leading, commanding is giving instructions. So sometimes some employees are not self-sustaining that they can do things on themselves. They want always to be told what they're supposed to do. And that's what the manager is supposed to be doing, is basically to lay out instructions or to command the employee basically what to do. Apart from that, again, we can also, the HR audit can also conduct satisfaction surveys to basically understand the levels of satisfaction that people have within the organization. So we're talking about issues about what? Satisfaction. So on satisfaction, we're basically looking at issues that are about job work. Job work? Okay? So this is also illustrated according to the theory X and theory Y, which basically talks about satisfiers and what? Satisfying. Satisfiers and dissatisfiers. Satisfaction and dissatisfaction, isn't it? But according to that theory, what they say is that the opposite of satisfaction is not dissatisfaction. The opposite of satisfaction is not dissatisfaction. So when someone is not satisfied, when someone is dissatisfied, I mean, when he is not satisfied, it doesn't necessarily mean that the person is dissatisfied. But in other words, the clear definition is that that person is not satisfied. So what we are saying is that the absence of satisfaction does not mean that someone is dissatisfied, but is not satisfied. We read this one.
Okay, the person who is, the person who is satisfied from the certain thing doesn't mean that it is not dissatisfied with us, but it isn't self-satisfied.
So it's not satisfied. But we can't call that dissatisfaction.
No.
But not satisfied. I think you're correct. Great fact. So the absence of the things that you don't like doesn't mean you dislike. Do you get it? So for the faculty, but it doesn't necessarily mean I dislike. Do you get it? So the opposite of like is not dislike, that I don't like. That's what I think I can give them. Yeah, that's a simple example that I can give. So theory X and theory Y basically came up with a list of the things that you are satisfied with at work and the things that you are dissatisfied with at work. So he came up with a list. So he did a research to say, okay, what are the things that people are satisfied with and what are the things that you are dissatisfied with? So for example, if you are in one way, what are some of the things you'll be satisfied with?
Communication.
What else will you be satisfied with?
Training and development.
Training and development, that's the kind of training and development. Last one, this kind of without blood, you can get initially. Dissatisfied, what are some of the things that you dislike at work? Rules and regulations? What else? Okay. Politics, organization policy. And working conditions there.
What's the organization like? The management they are doing things with their own without considering the.
What about the absenteeism?
Absenteeism? Is this something that you would dislike?
Yeah.
As a manager or as an employee?
As a manager.
Or because you're a manager now? Oh. So, employees are being absent. Alright. But this is more like a complaint. This one is more like a complaint. Not a dissatisfied. So, what we are saying is that when you're working in the organization, these are what we are looking at as satisfied, things that where you become satisfied with. That I want this organization, we should have open communication. I want this organization to be having trainings and development because I want to see myself moving from where I am here to here. I want to see that I'm developing. I want to realize that there is a growth. Right? Not only that, I want the organization to be engaging me. It's a kind of not part and parcel of the work of the organization. But what we are saying is that in that organization, if there is no open communication, there is no training and development, there is no engagement, it does not necessarily mean that you are dissatisfied. That's why it says that the opposite of satisfaction is not dissatisfaction. But in other ways, there is no what? Satisfaction. In other words, you are not satisfied. Because there is no for now, when you look at now the dissatisfied, the reason why we are satisfied with the satisfier is because they satisfy you. The dissatisfier, they have to be there. But the difference is that it's not for the benefit of the employee, but it's for the benefit of the organization. So because it's not for you, that's why you get dissatisfied with it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So rules and regulations are not for the benefit of you as an employee, but to make sure that as an organization there is order.
Moving line.
Everyone is moving in line. There is law and order in the organization. So it is for the benefit of the what? Of the organization. Its reputation, its image. So the reason why if we look at them as dissatisfied is because it's not for the benefit of us, but it's because of the benefit of the one. That's why we become dissatisfied. So the absence of these things does not mean that someone is dissatisfied. Similarly, the absence of these does not mean that the person will be satisfied. So,